Hi guys, it is Miss Carly here with this week's art lesson. So we are going to do a project today based on Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss's birthday is March 2nd, so I always try and do a Dr. Seuss activity around this time of year. He's one of my most favorite authors, and I love his illustrations, which are the pictures in the books. They're very creative. He had a very unique style in his drawings and illustrations. Everything was usually outlined in black. A lot of black and white in his pictures, pops of color here and there, but not too much color. Here is a good example, Cat in the Hat. Everything has the thick outline. Just red and blue are used to color things in. So I wanted to do a Dr. Seuss project with you guys today, a directed drawing. I'm going to show you guys how to do Cat in the Hat, probably one of Dr. Seuss's most famous characters. So we are going to do a project. I will show you guys how to draw this character. And then once we're done drawing, you guys are free to add color and add fun backgrounds to it if you would like. And I'll give you tips on how to do that when we get done. So all you're going to need is a white piece of paper, and then a pencil, a black marker, and then something to color it with or add color with. So crayons, colored pencils, markers. If you have watercolors, that's fine too. Colored paper would work because you could cut that into strips. So mainly you need the pencil and the black marker first. So if you want to grab that stuff and the white paper, come on back, we can get started. So here's my white paper. So the first thing you want to do is fold it, and yours may not be as big as mine, and that's fine. Use whatever size paper you have. You're going to fold your paper in half the short way, like a book, and that's to find the center. So then you're going to open it up, and then you want to turn it the tall way in front of you. We want, and of course my camera doesn't show it well, we want to draw the tall way. We are going to work from the outside, or from the inside out, to make sure we have enough spacing. So we are going to start in the center of our page. We're going to draw above our fold line and start with the eyes. Eyes are just 2 circles, and then you're going to do a circle in the middle. Now I'm drawing with marker just so it shows up really good for you guys. You guys should probably start with pencil, that way if you need to erase you can. Pencil doesn't show up very well on camera, so that's why I'm using the black marker. Okay, so you've got your 2 eyes above the fold line. Now you're going to go below the fold line and do an oval for his nose. So it looks like an oval that's been tipped on its side. And then we're going to do the mouth. So I'm going to start over here below the nose, come down around, go back up till I touch the fold, and then add the line. Now feel free to pause the video or stop it so you can get caught up. If it takes you a little bit longer to draw, that's completely fine. I just move along so it all gets done. But you guys are free to pause it if you need to. Now we're going to do the outside edge of the face. So that is a big letter U. So I start up by the eyes, come down underneath, and back up to the other side of the eyes. We're going to do an ear. So you're going to start on the face line. So where this one ended is where you're starting. Then you're going to do a smile and then a frown. Just make sure the lines don't connect. You want an opening there. So you do a smile and then a frown. And then the inside of the ear is the same shape. Now we're going to do the hat. So we are going to do the edge of the hat, the bottom of the hat, or the brim. So you're going to start way over here to the side, come over, but when you get to the ear, go on the other side. We don't want to go through the ear. And then we do little lines up, and then that same line across. Again, when you get to the ear, make sure you stop and go on the other side. And then if you have a line like this that breaks where it doesn't connect, just add a little line so it connects, the face connects. Now his hat. His hat is very tall, so we're going to make it go off the page. So start on the brim, You can make it a little curvy. Go towards the top. Come over here. Towards the top. And it has stripes. So you want to make sure you put some vertical lines in here, or horizontal lines, I'm sorry, side to side. And then we're going to come down underneath, finish up his neck and bow tie. So we're going to do 2 little lines down for his neck. To start the bow tie, you're going to do a circle in the middle. And then for the bow part of the bow tie, we're going to start by doing diagonal lines. One points up and one points down. So it kind of looks like a big X. And then to close it off, you do a line top to bottom, and it can be curvy like this. And then for his shoulders, start on the bow tie, go out and down to the very bottom of your page. And then we'll do a rainbow shape in the middle for his belly. Okay. So there's the basics. Now you can grab your black marker. Okay, if you haven't drawn in marker yet, grab your black marker. Couple things you need to fill in. So first thing you can fill in are the eyes, just the centers. You can also add some eyebrows. And then you can color in the nose. And add some whiskers. Now what you can do is take your black marker, Crayola or Sharpie, either one, and trace over your pencil lines. So if you drew this in pencil first, now you can trace over your pencil lines to make a nice black outline around things. Okay, and then your next step, if you would like, is to add some color. Now in the Dr. Seuss, or in the Cat in the Hat character, the only thing that really has color on him are his hat and his bow. Oops. So if you want to add those, you can. I'm going to use marker. You can use, I'm actually going to use crayon. I take that back. I'm going to use crayon. You can use crayon, marker, color pencil. Whatever you have will work just fine. So let me get that colored in, and then I will show you. So I'm just doing his bow tie and the stripes on his hat. You do not have to make yours look exactly like Cat in the Hat. If you would like to use other colors instead of red, that's fine. If you want to color his hat the whole thing instead of leaving some white, that's fine too. Whatever you want to do is fine. If you want to color in the actual cat as well, you could do that. Use black, or brown, or gray, whatever you want to do. Now the background, like I was talking about, you could of course just leave it just like it is after you add color. Just leave him just like he is. Don't worry about the background. But if you would like to take this a step further and get a little more Dr. Seuss with your project, you could do a background. So some options for your background. You could add stripes and use really bright colors. So you could do yellow and blue stripes, yellow and red stripes, blue and red, whatever you wanted to do. You could do polka dots in the background. He used very simple shapes, so polka dots and stripes work really good. And you could draw them in the background and then color them in, or you could just leave it like this. Whatever you want to do is fine. And however far you want to take it is fine too. But this is my example. That is how you draw a Cat in the Hat. I hope you guys, let me get you up here so you can see me. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson, learned a little bit about Dr. Seuss and how to draw one of his most famous characters. So if you do one of these, please post a picture. I'd love to see how these come out, and I could also include them in our virtual art show at the end of the year. Hope you guys had fun. I will see you next time for art. Bye, guys.